Hey guys, how are you? I'm back. I know what you're thinking. What is this game? Nah, it's a pretty neat game actually. It's called Warfriends, and I don't know how to explain it exactly, but let me show you. Let's just see. This is some of my troops. I need to train some. Let's get that going. And here are my weapons. I'm gonna upgrade this one since my sniper is now max. But I will level up soon, so I'll be able to get a new sniper on it. I'm gonna play a battle now. We'll see how that goes. I'll show you how it works. So these are war cards. You can pick them. They help you out in the middle of the game. I'll just say fight. Oh, okay, who am I versing? Alright, I have 3 troops better than them. One troop just severely better. And they have one that's almost severely better than me, but eh. My sniper is better. My primary is not. Their explosive is better. My handgun is better, but we'll see how this goes. Anyway, it's 2 people. They're behind barriers, and we send out armies and try to battle it out. My goal is to kill all their army and then eventually them. It's a pretty neat game. Always try to send out infantry, units that kill their units. Anything that's like a defender. Personally like sending them out the most, because they help me out quite a bit. I want to focus on killing this guy, but he's sending out troops quite often. I have to really try to get on him. Okay, I could just... See, he's doing work on me, but my troops are still there. I hit him with the sniper shot. My sniper is very nice. He's extremely low. I don't need to worry about it anymore. Let's try to get a nade. Over there I can't hit him with a nade. And I killed him. It's a pretty easy game, honestly, if you strategically play it well. Like I just did there. I think it's pretty neat. But you really get to the point of it. I'll go through the troops and why I think each of them are good in whatever way. So I just got 5,000 each. 5,000, yeah. So to the troops. This right here is your shotgunner. It's a rusher type. So what they'll do is while they're on the field, they run towards the player. It's right here actually. If you see it in the bottom left down, that bottom right down there. When shotgunners get close and personal, they'll punish your opponent and for not paying attention. So always pay attention to troops getting close to you, because if you forget or you just have to start reloading, shotgunners will destroy you. So rushers run towards people. It makes sense. These are shooters, so they will attack the enemy from a distance. And the machine gunner is okay, I guess. I mean, they have neat abilities when you get them to their second tier or the next tier that you need to get the ability. Higher level troops, you need tier 3 to get their ability. Anyway, his ability is it drops ammo, which is really important because I need ammo all the time. I have an SMG, I run out of ammo, but the SMG personally is my favorite primary because it reloads really fast and shoots pretty fast. Reloading fast is important for people that rush towards you, like the shotgunners, because even if I mess up, I still have I could easily get rid of them. I don't have to worry about it. I mean, I try not to mess up, but if I do, that's my safeguard, is having a weapon that reloads fast. And having ammo for it is important too, because it goes through ammo very fast. But the next one is a damage shield and enemy player. So this one damages shield and enemy player, meaning it's an explosive one. So they have a grenader and they have the bazooka guy. But I mean, obviously if I keep playing, I get all these guys. But right now, at level 9 and 10, I have them. Level 10, actually, I will get this paratrooper, but we'll talk about him soon. The explosive guy I like, though, because if you forget also, just like the runner, if you forget there's a nade right in front of you from this guy right here, it'll blow up, damage his shield, and when the shield's down, I could shoot at you, and all of my troops that are on the field will shoot at you. So that's a lot of damage taken. Next, my favorite unit, I think, is really the most important. His ability is now max. I have to wait till tier 3 to continue. The infantry unit. It's a defender. It shoots their units. That's most important to get down, because when you kill their troops, you get points to spend on these troops. If you saw the little blue bar at the bottom. In the beginning, I was easily able to place out troops, but you start burning through that, and you have to make sure you keep killing their troops to be able to deploy your own troops. And some people don't focus on killing troops, and eventually you overrun them, and that's really how it works. But the defender is my favorite. Whenever I can put a defender down, I do. It'll kill their troops, and it'll help me progress. Okay, so defense is important for offense, because once you build a solid defense, you defend against everything, then you can focus on offense, and I win very easily doing that, and I'm actually kind of high up for the level I am. I mean, I usually face people that have a lot better things than me, but I'm surprised I faced someone where I had 3 better troops. Usually the cards are almost always against me. Their guns are better than me, their army's better than me, but I've started to level things up a lot and slow down on the playing, so then I'd eventually, I guess, verse people that are closer to where I am currently. But his his ability is really neat. It heals nearby soldiers 7% per second, which is really important, because once this guy is killing all their units, mine are piling up. Then once they're there, they're all getting healed. It really helps a lot. It's hard for them to really dent people on the field that I have. It could easily overwhelm people. I think I play it pretty well for someone who just got the game. I forgot to tell you about the ability for the grenader. His fuse on the grenade lowers every time you increase the ability, so eventually 80% less than what it normally is. So if people forget, they're really in for some trouble. My 2 favorites are the infantry and the sniper. The sniper because every time they peek, they always have like bullets coming at them. If it's from the shooter, the grenader, this shotgunner, the infantry, but the sniper really hits hard. And people forget, and if you just so happen to get hit by it, it takes down quite a bit of health over time, and in overtime, which is after the given amount of time, the clock on the top runs low, it's just straight overtime, sudden death. All the barriers are down, and usually by then I have a massive army built up and they have nothing, so then I just win in overtime like I just did. I just shot him, which boop, because I had him at low health, because the whole time my troops are chipping away, most importantly the sniper. But, I mean, they just pick off the player. They call the shooter, which is the same as him, the machine gunner. Shooters will focus on the enemy player from a distance. And I talked about the bazooka guy. He's similar to the grenader. By the way, the ability for the sniper is every time you upgrade the ability, they have more of a chance of critical damage, and when the sniper hits a critical shot, it's really important. It's game-changing in my opinion. I can't wait to see the future troops that I get when I start doing better. The explosive I've already told you about damages the shield, which is important. I mean, the others damage shield too, because when the bullets start coming, occasionally they hit the shield, and when someone's peeking around the barrier or hit them, and sometimes when the shield pops, I get free shots. I'll snipe them. Sniping is my favorite thing to do throughout the game. I'll use my primary for units. I won't waste it on a shield or a person. But I'll just pick at them when there's no units. I really have to focus on the field. Then I'll go back to killing their units. Then I'll just go back to picking when there's no units on the field, because they have to peek and it's nice because it slows down their peeking. It allows me to build up an army because they're worried about me shooting them with a sniper. And sometimes when I'm peeking to snipe, they'll try to kill me or shoot at me, which is nice because then they're not focusing on my army, and I win in the long run. It's always it's end game I think about. I think about end game, really. And that's really important because once it gets to overtime, then that's really what helps you out. Yeah, the explosive is really important. But the thing with the bazooka is there's no grenade waiting to blow up. You have to make sure you dodge the current RPG coming at the shield. The rocket velocity increases just like how the grenade fuse decreases, so there's less time for you to really react. It's really important to make sure you pay attention. I did get hit by a rocket launcher, but I also wasn't really caring much because I wanted to make sure I was behind a good shield. I didn't really care that I was getting shot by that guy. It does no damage when the shield's there. If it hits you directly, it does quite a bit of damage. Probably, it should do more than the sniper, but I think the sniper actually hits harder, which is weird. But, yeah. This one is just like the infantry unit, which is a defender. It kills their units, but this one is gold. So I don't have it yet. I'm saving gold, as you can see up there. But the paratroopers, what I'm going to be getting next, and it's a unit that rushes, so but it parachutes down, so there's really less time for you to really shoot at them because they're not coming back from where I am, my point on the field, towards you. That's a lot of time. That's a lot of field they have to cross, so you have time to really kill rushers. It's hard not to kill them, honestly. If you don't pay attention, that's your fault. But this one comes from the sky, which is pretty neat. Let's see. The attack and health is a lot greater, and there's less time for you to really react when this paratrooper lands. The paratroopers are neat. I've actually versed someone that had one. It was pretty interesting. I beat them though, because like if you use these strats, it really helps out. But after that's the Cobra. I'm waiting for the next defender, which is going to be this. Which is the engineer, which will be putting down turrets, which help out a lot. It's nice. But anyway, let's go on to weapons, which are my... This is the SMG I use. This is your starting weapon, which is a basically just assault rifle. But the SMG I personally like more. And there's the LMG, which I used after the LMG I like, in order, I like the SMG, then the LMG, and then your primary, which is a assault rifle. But personally, I think the SMGs are really important because of that time crunch when a rusher gets to you if you forget, and I'm good on that though, so I don't have to worry, but it's a good backup. The next is the sniper, which is what I use to pick off people. This is your special weapon. You can get that, or a shotgun. Shotgun is good against people rushing. You can pretty much just shut down a rusher as soon as they get to you, just in case you forget. And then honestly, if you wanted to get this, and then a better primary to focus on their units, and then with the primary, and then this is just in case of rushers. But I'd rather have the sniper to focus on them, and then this for units and rushers, because I think that's more important. Because with the setup being if you had a shotgun and an LMG because you wanted to make up for your lack of I guess defense against rushers when they get there, then you have less opportunity to really shoot at the player, because then you'd be wasting your primary, because a shotgun you're not going to be able to, it's really only for rushers. I think this is better. Explosives. This is a bazooka that you can get and shoot at somebody. It's more accurate than the grenade because you can really aim where you're going. The grenade you have to swipe up. Depending how hard you swipe is how deep it goes, and where you swipe like this is where it's going to land. So it's a bit more accurate. It's way more accurate, not even a bit. It's more accurate, which is important because if you miss, you waste. And of course you're limited, but that's why it's important to level up your shooter, which is the machine gunner, who has an ability which drops ammo, like I said. That's important too. Handgun is just your backup. You can't hold it down and get shots off, you have to tap, and it's also inaccurate that way. So that's why it's a good backup weapon, because occasionally I do run out with the SMG, so I do have to use the handgun. I've killed people in overtime with the handgun. Just always move, and just shoot in overtime. Make sure they don't get any shots on you. Make sure you avoid their units on the field if there are any, because that's what's going to get you. That's why I like to focus on the long term and kill their units before that time and build up my units. Other than that, there's also these war cards. You could craft them using not as good cards. See, I have 2 silver, which you need 3 silver to turn into a gold, 3 bronze to turn into a silver. You know, that makes sense. This is almost a single player mode. Each day there is a heroic mission which you can get, but I want to push my way all the way through just so whenever there's a heroic mission, I'm able to do it because it is unlocked. Because I'm not always able to do it. I actually have not done it yet because it's always been on a locked mission, so it's important to push through. It's interesting. I'll show you what it is like. It's a survival mode. They give you a minute to play, and you basically have to do as well as you can in that minute. Make sure you don't die, or you could beat it before the minute by killing all troops that they send at you. So this one, it starts off with a turret once you start getting to harder modes. This is important to throw a grenade right here because look at all their troops built up right there. I'm taking damage because I am not focusing on the bullets coming at me, but it is important to do that. It's really easy to do this as long as you don't let rushers get to you. Those are rushers right there. Those are the shotgunners. So I'm just going to kill them before they can get to me. But these are all the bullets coming at me. Eventually my shield's going to break and then they're going to have all the chances they want to get at me. So there my shield goes. I moved in time before it broke. And see how fast I could reload before these rushers get to me? It's important. That's a grenade. That's what the explosive people throw at your shield. It destroys your shield, and then eventually will destroy you if you don't. Shotgunner, shotgunner. These are crates. As you kill their units, you build up a bar, which sends crates. Sometimes I'll use the pistol, just get a shot on it, and I won. See, I did not... It's harder at this point, because once I start leveling my weapons up, I'll be able to just shoot down everyone and win before the minute's up. But I won before the minute and 10 seconds, and I got the max amount of points. I got a high score of 150 out of 150, so I just made it. These are the people in my squad. I should tell you about that. The squad is interesting. There are leagues, so right now our squad is in Division... It won the Division 8. We were promoted to Division 7. If we do well in this, we're going to get promoted to Division... higher up in Division 7, and then once we do really, really well in Division 7, we get promoted to 6, and you have to work your way up into the brackets to then get promoted to the next division. So it's important. Right now, I personally am in Bronze 2. So, I mean, you could see, let's see, there is a level 7, which is interesting at that point. There's a lot of lower levels actually, but a lot of people in this point are level, oh look at these guys, level 12s. I mean, I think average for this league right now is 10, so I'm a little up there, I guess, from my level. There are lower levels though, but I think those people might have coined their way, you know, pay to win. This is kind of pay to win, but you can really, really do well at this game without paying. See, hold on, let me just move myself. I'm going to go to, see, I'm now over here. So if you can see up there in the top left, that's my level, and I'm going to show you my squad. Dad, son, and peeps, because there's no spaces allowed. I'm had to put some underscores in because I like the way that looks. I could donate myself as a wild card, so if someone else was to use the card being me, they put it out on the field and I help defend with them. But I mean, they're very easily taken down. I always focus on getting those because they do very well against your units, but you can easily kill them. They have very low health and the AI isn't very smart. So this is my squad. If you'd like to join, it is open. I only have one spot left, so get in there while you can. But our squad is soon to level up, I think. We can get to the next level and we will increase. Squad size increases at rank 18. Ooh, we're at rank 12. So it's going to take a little while for us to get up there and get more spots. But if you guys can join and help out, that would be very appreciated. I just wanted to show you guys this game and see what you guys think of it, show you a gameplay, and yeah, I hope you guys are interested in it, because I'm very interested in it. My friend showed me, and he's a person who goes through games quick, so I was a little bit skeptical if it was going to be a good game or not, but I think it's a pretty neat game. I think it's pretty neat, and I think you guys should definitely try it out. Other than Clash Royale, this and Clash Royale are probably my favorite games to play against people online on the phone. There's another one, but it's a bit different than all these. It's a shooter game. It's called After Pulse. Also a very neat game. It's first-person shooter, but a very nice first-person shooter. You can easily control. There's joysticks on the phone, actually, on the screen, and you know, it's an awesome game. It's also looks better than Call of Duty, and it's on the phone. It's like Battlefield level, but on the phone. It's impressive for a phone game. But this game is definitely up there. Obviously, there's assignments you can complete to get gold every day, and the more you do it, you build up to this mega reward if you do it 7 times in a row. But there's also the golden suitcase, which is when you watch ads, you get rewards, and some of the rewards being VIP, gold, warbucks, power band, and loot box. You get loot boxes, which gets you attire for your character, accessories. You can change their looks. Power band is usually a health increase for a certain interval of time. VIP gives you a boost in XP and money and all of that. I think you get that. And gold and warbucks are obviously the currency in the game. Warbucks being common currency and gold being paid for or rarely earned currency. But I hope you guys enjoyed. Let me know what you think of this game. I do really enjoy it. I don't like myself being on the right. I'm going to move myself back to the left. That's better. Anyway, tell me what you guys thought. Definitely get onto this game and start playing. It's pretty neat. It is pretty neat. I'm going to definitely post more videos of it. This was really just a video to talk about it. I didn't want to make it too long, so that's why there's not much gameplay, because this is really just a talking video. But I just set up my room differently, so it's nice. Recording is going to be a lot easier, and my 300 writing prompts series is going to be prettier, because I'm going to have a desk with my mic on it. I'm going to be writing. I'm going to film with my camera and not with my webcam and at my computer. It's going to be a little bit more, I guess, formal. It'll be nice though, so I hope you guys enjoyed. Leave a like if you did. Comment, tell me what you thought about this game. The link's in the description for the music most likely playing that I edited in, hopefully. Hopefully I edited the music in. But that would be Flamingo Bloom. All his links are in the description. You could get his music for free. And while you're doing so, donate if you'd like. But it is free music, and it is very nice, very pleasing on the ears. Nice ambient music. So subscribe for future content. I'm going to be playing more of this game in the future. I'm going to hopefully try to post more tomorrow, which is when you're seeing this, but today it's Saturday at 11 o'clock on. By the time I'm done editing, rendering, and posting this, it's going to be Sunday, probably like 1 o'clock in the morning. But later in the day, when I'm not busy, I'm going to make another video and post it, because I want you guys to see more gameplay. Like I said, this is just informative, I guess. There was some gameplay though. Anyway, if you guys would like to keep in touch with me, I have a Twitter and Facebook. Links are in the description. Please do join my squad, which is Dad, Son, and Peeps. Same in Clash Royale, which is Dad, Son, and Peeps. There's just no underscores. So you guys can join me there. We could play together, and you could talk to me. Hope you guys enjoyed. I'll see you later. Outro.